Hi guys, I've seen Infinity Wars twice now and I plan to see it again, but I already think it is an absolutely fantastic movie, and like any great movie in a shared universe, it has left us with many unanswered questions, one of which I want to speculate on today, and that is, what is going to be the role of Tony Stark in taking down Thanos? Now, a quick warning already here guys, there are going to be spoilers in this video. Please don't let me ruin it for you. Go see the movie, go see it again, you'll love it every time, and then come back and we can discuss this later. Thank you very much. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to discuss is the evidence to suggest that Tony Stark is going to be playing a key role in bringing down Thanos in Infinity Wars Part 2. The first suggestion we have towards this is Doctor Strange promising to protect the stone above all else, even when given the choice between the stone and the lives of Peter Parker and Tony Stark. Doctor Strange then chooses to give Thanos the stone after viewing 14 million outcomes of the battle and deciding that this was the only way to win. As he was bargaining for Tony's life at the time, he knows that Tony Stark's life is essential in the future. Thanos then reveals he knows who Tony Stark is and then states he is cursed with knowledge. Now, the Soul Stone is also stated to hold a particularly unique place amongst the Infinity Stones, and the knowledge it grants its holder is one of those key attributes. Now, the Red Skull says he is duty bound to have knowledge of all who venture here. Where here is a bit vague, but is it an actual location or is it those seeking the Soul Stone? So, does Thanos have knowledge that Tony Stark is going to be seeking the Soul Stone? And as Thanos is such a huge believer in destiny, when he says to young Gamora in the final scenes that his success has cost everything, does that mean he is foreseeing his own demise, in part at least, at the hands of Tony Stark? So if we assume Tony Stark is going to have a key role in Infinity Wars Part 2, what might be the nature of that role? And there are some indications we can follow from the movie as well as marketing material that can give us some sort of an idea. And the first one I would look at would be the images released by Marvel, where they combined the Infinity Stones with the protagonists of the movies that they first appeared in. So, for example, Captain America was combined with the Tesseract, Thor was combined with the Reality Stone, and so on and so on. And Iron Man was combined with the Soul Stone. This suggests that Tony Stark is going to have an interaction with the Soul Stone that is going to be significant for the plot of the Infinity Wars Part 2 movie. Secondly, how Iron Man is presented on the official Infinity Wars poster has also received much attention. He stands there with his arms extended, looking down at the rest of the team, and this has incredible religious connotations and, most importantly, sacrificial connotations, as if he's going to give his life for the universe. And as we have seen, the Soul Stone operates through the requirement of a sacrifice, which brings these two ideas even closer together. So how could this work narratively? Well, the Soul Stone doesn't seem to have a fixed geographical location. It just seems to appear, but where you make the sacrifice in order to receive it does seem fixed. And I believe this is the location where Iron Man will decide to give his own life in order to save the universe. This action is also symbolic, as he gives up what he loves in order to protect everyone, as is with the completion of his character arc, going from selfish loner to self-sacrificing romanticist. He's laying down on the wire, allowing everyone else to crawl over him. This could actually be the main reason why Pepper Potts is in the movie, as we are rapidly progress through their relationship, as we see that they are preparing for a wedding and Tony is certain that he's going to be a father soon. So this gives them their relationship greater meaning and therefore greater loss when eventually it's taken away from them. The actual action itself, in terms of the plot, would have potentially a dual purpose, i.e. taking the Soul Stone away from Thanos to the person who's most willing to make that sacrifice, and also to potentially bring back the other Avengers, if not just Gamora. How this transfers to screen, I believe, will be Nebula leading Tony Stark to where the Soul Stone can be attained, and just before Tony sacrifices himself, he will pre-record a message essentially through Nebula to then take back to Pepper Potts and the Avengers along with the Soul Stone, and that moment is going to be reuniting the Avengers, everyone coming together and everyone fighting for the memory of Tony Stark. So that's all I have, guys. Thank you for listening. I hope to be voicing my opinion again, so please subscribe, set up an alert, and definitely leave your opinion in the comments below. And I hope you're here again next time.